Well, it's been looking very wintry in the Central Mountains over the past several days, and it's going to start looking more wintry in the Treasure Valley, at least with some snow and the potential for slick roadways. But this is what the snow has to offer. Beautiful conditions at Sun Valley. Love this shot looking off to Ketchum right here in Sun Valley, off in the distance. Time-lapse view. Skiers just enjoying College right here with all that fresh blanket of snow, and a beautiful shot here at night as we see the lights over the town. Gorgeous conditions of the mountains. More fluffy powder coming into the west central mountains. Budget Mountain will be increasing the snow overnight tonight. They had a little bit of snow today, and snow continuing to push on in, and that will increase as we go through the morning hours into tomorrow afternoon for the mountains. There's that first wave of snow coming through. There's more snow coming in from the west, but there will be a lull that could develop, especially towards the Snake River, where temperatures are warmer and the snow is lighter, so you have wet conditions instead of icy conditions. But boy, when you have the snow come down a little bit heavier, it drops the temperature a degree or two, and that's when you have not only the colder temperatures to form ice, but you're accumulating snow more quickly. So conditions can change very quickly just by the intensity of the snow coming down. And that's why some places, especially east of Boise, could be very slick overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. This low pressure is going to rotate through here across the northeast, bringing that snow in from the south and west. Cold air in place, not real cold, slightly marginal in some locations, but with the snow picking up in intensity, when it does, that's when we'll start to coat the ground. And again, across I-84 northward and then east southeast towards Mountain Home, that's the best chance for the snow. Here we are right now with the snow, and you see how it's wanting to end. The air's going over the Oahe Mountains, sinking into the valley, and right over the Snake River, it dries it out. That's why it's one of the driest locations in the state. Then the air starts to rise back up the Boise front, and that's why the snow continues to form right over that location. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. The charts keep showing this band of snow coming in, and that could add to some slick conditions for the morning commute, and then eventually that snow will break up and come to an end. So the charts are not showing a huge snowfall, but Weiser could get 3 inches, Emmett 2 inches, downtown Boise around an inch, but boy, Eagle could be around a couple of inches with upwards to 3, and then you get right to the foothills, and as soon as you start going up the foothills, you add an inch about every couple of minutes as you're driving up the road there. It could be a half a foot at 4,000 feet, but you see towards Cunin maybe an inch of snow. I'm really concerned between Boise and Mountain Home with the really slick conditions for the morning commute. This is the European computer forecast model, not looking all that much different. I do think, though, there'll be a little bit more snow in the Weiser area. Long Valley doesn't even look that snowy tomorrow. A few inches overnight tonight. 1 to 3 we'll call it, but boy, you get to Tamarack and Brudges, the snow's going to pile up a lot more. In the valleys, less snow, but over the mountains and the west facing slopes, we're going to be getting more of that snow. So a little bit of snow for the ski areas, so we get a break, and then all of a sudden, next week, more snow starts to push right back in, just like we like. And this isn't necessarily what we like, but this may be what you see when you wake up tomorrow morning. Snow falling right here in the Treasure Valley. We'll go with 1 to 2 inches of snow, maybe 1.5 inches in downtown Boise. Emmett, a couple of inches, pretty good bet. And some roads will be slick. Others, treated roads, may be okay. But I would plan for icy, snow-covered roads tomorrow, especially if you have to drive on secondary roadways. Remember, we're in the Treasure Valley. They don't treat all the roads. They only treat intersections, and so it can get very variable and very slippery when you're not around an intersection. So just keep that in mind if you're new to the area. All right, snow in the mountains, if the McCall area, a couple inches, maybe an inch in Sun Valley, but not all that much. Snow showers through the middle part of the day tomorrow, then drying out and getting probably even colder than this as we head into the weekend, as long as there's snow on the ground. Watch out for the icy roads tomorrow.